Hi guys, so today I want to talk about the overhead squat and what are some things we can do to kind of improve our form and mobility, specifically with our upper body, at least for this video. Okay, so what I'm going to show you is a simple test just to kind of evaluate your current overhead mobility and what are some drills and exercises we can do so that way our overhead squat and our snatch gets better and better over time. Okay. Now, a simple test that you can do just to evaluate your mobility for the overhead squat is by sitting up against the wall like this. And what you're going to do is you're just going to raise your arms slowly. So your arms are going to be straight. And you're trying to see if your shoulders, your hands can touch the wall. As you can see, I have limited mobility right now. I'm unable to touch the wall. Or I might compensate by overarching my back, which is how I'm able to overhead squat at the moment, is by kind of compensating with my spine. So there's a few reasons why my mobility and possibly yours can be affected in an overhead squat. Some of the limitations when it comes to overhead mobility is right here, our spine. Specifically our thoracic spine, we could just call it T-spine. Other limitations can be your lats, any tightness in the chest. Those are kind of the big culprits when it comes to improving your overhead position. So to mobilize your spine, your T-spine, a simple one is just thoracic rotations. So what you're going to do for that is you're going to be on all fours. You're going to put your hand on your head, and you're going to slowly rotate. Going as high as you can. Hold that top position. You might shake a little bit. Come back down nice and slow, and you just repeat. What you can do to this, you can also add the thread the needle stretch and mobility where you kind of reach through. Hand on the head, up, and repeat. I would say do a total of 10 reps on each side. Next, when it comes to improving your overhead mobility, is by strengthening your back. If your back gets stronger, that means it'll pull your shoulders back more, so that way your pecs loosen up over time as well. So simple movements that you can do, the alphabet. Specifically W, I, Y's, and T's. So I'm just going to demonstrate. So you're going to be face down on the ground. Here's your W. Here's your T. Here's your Y. Here's your I. The I might be the most complicated and most challenging one of those four. What you're looking for is to start by retracting your shoulder blades, and from there, do your movement. You're trying your best to limit how much your upper traps are working, okay? So now I'm going to perform the movements face down on the ground. You're going to relax your head. If possible, what you're going to do is you're going to do 10 reps of each letter, adding a 2 to 3 second pause at the top of the movement. Take a little break because it will burn, and do 2 to 3 sets of this exercise. Now, to get your lats and your pecs, there are a variety of stretches you can do, but here we're going to talk about two. First one, for the lats, you're just going to grab a post. You're going to reach over your head. Same arm, same leg will go behind you. I'm holding onto the post, and I'm sending my hips out to the side, feeling that stretch going down my side here. Just kind of holding it for around 20 to 30 seconds. and then repeat to the other side. Same idea, reach over my head, leg goes behind me, hip goes out, and I just relax. Doing that for, again, 20 to 30 seconds, 2 to 3 sets on each side. And then one you can do on a daily basis is the chest opener or doorway stretch. So hands between a doorway or a set of posts, and you're just leaning forward, holding that stretch for around 20 to 30 seconds, relax and repeat. Now that you've done your exercises and your stretches, now it's time to do the actual movement, so that way we can better at that as well. So again, once you've done your exercises and your stretches, grab a PVC pipe or an empty barbell, and you're gonna go to a post, so that we have some challenge in keeping that upright position. So we know what to do with an overhead squat. Reach up and just try my best to maintain that position. Focus on going slow, not fast, and keeping that position. If you notice that you're leaning forward or your arms start to bend, stop and go back up. As an example, let's pretend right around here I start to bend. I come up. I really focus on reaching up. I bend, reach. Only go as low as you can with good form, and then back up. Just do a total of anywhere from 5 to 10 slow reps. So to see actual change and improvement in your overhead mobility, in your overhead squats and your snatches, these movements have to be done consistently. So I would say do 2 to 3 days a week for the next 6 to 8 weeks, and you should see gradual improvement if you stick to this. All right, so good luck. If you have questions, you can always ask me.